morning. Welcome to another episode of Morning Bro, or good afternoon, depending on when you see this and when we post it. Amazing news today, absolutely incredible breaking news today from Alex Pappas, who has discovered that Kathleen Sebelius, the outgoing HHS secretary, if she waits just one more week to retire, she's going to get $10,000 a year for the rest of her life from the federal government.
Well, that's our Obamacare premium taken care of.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to
You would do
that?
the same thing, right?
I know. It's rational. Totally.
Why didn't they just wait to announce her retirement a week or two? And so,
When she was already in the clear?
yeah.
So the question is she going to leave the day after her official retirement date? Like,
She's just like watching the clock.
yeah, she's like, as soon as she hits April 26th or whatever it is, she's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
service.
they should have fired her in October, and I blame Obama for that. But I wouldn't blame her personally for waiting around a couple extra days for, some decent cash.
But people look at that and they're like, well, look at all of the failures of healthcare.gov, how it rolled out, how it was like a terrible process. And one of the reasons why it's good for the administration that Sebelius is getting out of the way is because they don't need her hanging around anymore. Like, all of that happens, and then you tell the taxpayer, yeah, but she's going to get like $10,000 for the rest of her life now. Wouldn't it be nice if we made $10,000 a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Well, there is a generous retirement package here at the Daily Caller. If you're here for 20 years,
You get a pin.
So in this case, she's made $200,000 on average in her final 3 years.
I wish I
And
could
she
make
gets-
$200,000 for making that much of a pig's ear of it.
Yeah, seriously. And 5% of that she'll get every year for the rest of her life, which
Right.
is $10,000. 5 years retirement?
I mean,
Does
that
sound
seems
good
like
to you?
a pretty small, short amount of time, but I guess if you're only working for an administration for that long, I mean, in a course of an administration,
Right.
that makes sense. But in the grand scheme of things, you can work at a place for 5 years and then get 1% of your salary
Per year.
per year. That's kind of a lot. But then again, I'm talking like big bucks here. I don't want just 10,000. How are you supposed to buy like a private jet for that much?
Right. It's like impossible.
Yeah, I mean,
how much
I
is
have
she?
some
How much?
contacts in Russia.
How much
I'll
is
look you
it?
up. She just needs to get like a part-time job at like Target and Starbucks or something.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
she's in.
$10,000 is a lot of money. I would, if you want to give me $10,000, I'll gladly take it. But
Really?
It's funny you should mention that.
I mean, $10,000 a year is not going to go very far in 2014 in terms of helping her survive. So, it's not that much money in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. It'd be cool if Sebelius went Walter White on us.
But I mean,
What do you think she's going to go and do to subsidize like the rest of her
with
income?
$10,000
She's
a
only making
year,
$10,000. She's going to have to do something.
she's going to be eating cat food.
Breaking Bad, the series, you were just about to finish it, right?
It's a long story, Vince.
he doesn't want to watch.
I've
the
become
rest of it.
demoralized, and I don't think I'm going to finish it.
You have like 3 episodes left?
Yes.
And you don't want to finish
Things have
it?
happened.
What happened? We've all seen the series, right?
Nope.
Oh, you don't want to know?
I can't.
It's they deal meth. I'm guessing it doesn't end well. I'm just going out on a limb there. You'll
We
get
have to issue a spoilers alert.
We wouldn't want to spoil a show that's a year old. Hank was this close to getting his pension.